Welcome back. We here. I'm grateful for the day. Got something a little different today. I wanted to really stick to the fitness, but this is more mindset, a little bit getting into the area of business a little bit. So today's video, the reason why your online business is failing, or the reason why your online business is not successful, either way you look at it, tomato. So get right into it. So the reason your online business is failing is because you're scared to fail and you're not learning via action. So online businesses, just like anything else, this extrapolates out into life and really you can apply it to anything. But especially when it comes to doing anything online or creating any sort of brand or business, you're just gonna need to really jump in the field, get involved, kind of like how I'm doing right now with this YouTube shit. But I've been playing it out of my mind for a while, but that's what a lot of people, that's what they get, that's the phase that they get stuck in, you know what I'm saying? So I've been thinking about for a while, I've been wanting to do this, and I really had to put the pieces together in my head on how I could provide value, you know what I'm saying, and what was the best way to go about it for me. So I did take a lot of time. To me, that's kind of time wasted because I'm seeing now I have to start from nothing, pretty much. And now that I'm starting, I'm thinking about how if I would have just started months ago, how much further along I would have been now. You know what I'm saying? Because you have to start from scratch regardless. And that's really, I was having a conversation with my friend about this a few days ago about how this is like a mental thing that a lot of people deal with, and it becomes like a loop for you, and it's something that I've struggled with before in the past. I still do currently. Like, you know, this is something that everybody goes, something that everyone goes through. So what happens is you try to make everything be perfect before you actually start. And the problem with that is it's like you're trying to avoid failure, right? You're scared to fail and learn and let failure be your guide, because that's really the truest and the best way to actually learn, is to be guided by the failure. Because once you try to do something, like you have an outcome in your head, like, okay, I'm going to post this and it's going to get this attention and I'm going to get a sale or a client, right? Those are the intentions. And what happens when you fail is that's what you want. When that doesn't happen, it actually still works out in your favor because you're that much closer. You took a step, and if you're smart and you analyze how you failed, then you're a step closer to then try again, minus exactly what you did, you know, changing something, and then you can learn. And if you just keep failing, you can fail you fail your way to success. That's how it works. That's how it happens. Because every time it's like you're getting feedback back from life on what not to do, and that can guide you slowly into the direction of getting the result that you desired in the first place, what you intended. But in order to get to that point, you have to be guided by failure. So this is what happens with a lot of people. Everybody, I mean, we're in 2023 right now. 2023 is actually coming to an end, you know, and like after the pandemic and everything, and a lot of people are becoming awakened to the opportunity of working online. You know what I'm saying? It's been a few years now, and a lot of people are coming up out the woodworks. A lot of people are making money. A lot of people are changing their lives, you know, and it's really ideal compared to conventional ways of making a living, you know, to build up your brand, to sell something, you know. The beautiful thing about the internet is everyone has their own skill set. I'm gonna do a separate video on this. Everyone has their own skill set that they're good at, and that you have to acquire skills over the course of years to get a certain level of competence with these skills. And then once you get to a certain point, you can share that with the world and you can monetize that pretty much. But the thing is, people need to learn and need to accept that in order to get great at something, you're going to go through those failures in the beginning, and it doesn't feel good. And this is why, actually, here's another video that I'm going to end up doing, is this is why sociopaths and psychopaths, which that's an old diagnosis. Now it's antisocial personality disorder. But this is why people with those certain traits go further, because it's really about emotional control, and it's really about, see, people have the misconception that psychopaths and sociopaths or people anti-social personality disorder, they think they don't feel emotions, but in reality it's more about stoicism. Every human, no matter what sort of chemical imbalance or whatever the hell, or what sort of diagnosis, everyone's gonna feel the emotions, but the difference is in how you react to it. So that's how you pretty much can be successful, is if you gotta jump into it, and you gotta know, and trust me, I still battle with this shit, but you have to know you're gonna reach those failures, and you gotta pretty much be able to just run through them. If you ever notice in life, like something comes up, you solve a problem, and then something else pops up, and like you just can't get mentally psyched out, and you have to just be like a machine, and you have to observe and see the problems and just deal with them as they come up. Do what you can, do everything in your power, and there's nothing else you can do outside of that. But if you're like any sort of competent person, if you have any sort of like competency, if you have the capacity at all to learn, like, you'll really be fine. You just have to get over the emotional part, and if you could stay on the path, then you're gonna get to where you're going. You know what I'm saying? Peck pop like I'm Dwayne Johnson. Yeah. I had a little pump a little bit ago because I was hitting arms, but I didn't do nothing on the chest. But all right, so that's really the biggest problem that people face when it comes to creating online business, and it's an easy fix. It's an easy fix. You really just have to get over yourself most times. Most times people are thinking about how other people are observing them and to see them fail, but you gotta just say fuck it. And you really have to get over that, and you have to get over the emotional part of things and just get started, learn from your failures. Really, I notice what separates me a lot is I do my research. And that's so key. And I'm actually going to put that in my notes of content ideas of another video to make, doing your research and the importance of that. Because you do a little research and you listen to the feedback, and it's automatic. It's automatic. You just got to really stick with it. But yeah, man, I'm excited for this shit. I feel like I'm already getting more comfortable with this content, and I'm just really forcing myself to do it. You know what I'm saying? And I'm liking how it's coming out. So yeah, man, that was this quick video on why your online business is not successful. And the reason, to be clear once again, is because you're scared to fail, and you're not learning by doing. You're not learning by actions, getting feedback back from life. So that's the value I wanted to share today. It's Takeover Worldwide. You already fucking know. Take over the world. You know how we do. Listen, website link below for my workout program. It's a 1 month program. It's the program that I use, how you can really transform yourself fast. Like, I may not look too crazy right now, but the thing is, I just started back up. So the results is crazy. The results are crazy with my shit. And it's a combination between progressive overload weight training and calisthenics. And with that combination, it's fucking over. So got that program available so you can transform your body, work on your mindset. Also, one-on-one coaching available on Takeover Worldwide on IG. Fucking love you guys. Let's get these gains. Let's keep going. Let's keep doing what we gotta do, baby.